Hobby number one, cars. Cars is definitely my number one hobby. Literally anything with them, whether it's washing, driving, modifying. It's literally like half my life. I'm way too invested in them and don't do nearly enough with them all at the same time. So let's go see what it is. This is my new to me 2004 Pontiac GTO that I plan on completely redoing on this channel. So it's gonna be a long journey. It's pretty rough. She needs some help. Some of the hard things are already done, and this is gonna make my life way easier. So LS1 made it to a T56 transmission, pretty much the same that you get in Catfish Camaro C5 Vet. This puppy though is not stock. AFR heads, it's got a comp cam in it, 102mm throttle body, little odds and ends here and there, but it's throwing down 385 to the wheel for horsepower and 379 torque. Yeah, she rips pretty well. One of the first things I want to do is get these god-awful headlights either resanded, that's what I'm going to try to do first, but if not, I've got a brand new box headlights. Got new headlights right here. Unfortunately, these are spider headlights. If you're familiar with GTO community, they're really basic, pretty crappy lights, unfortunately. So, yeah. So, see if we can get them installed. Let's get these taken off. I got the bumper off. Oh. All right, let's look at the huge difference, Jesus. So, just go a little right to left comparison. I'm sure you can see the the fogginess and the haziness on this side compared to how clear and just way better this side looks. So, cool. All right, so let's continue on. Headlights are done. So let's get these turned on, I guess, and see how this goes. I don't really know what I'm doing. So. All right, let's see what they look like. Better than before. They are still pretty dim and warm headlights, so let's see. Probably gonna switch to an HID at some point, maybe an LED, but definitely does make the front end of the car look way better. All right, let's get cleaned up, turn this thing on, and let's go for a drive. right, let's get on the road. So, what's going on, everyone? This is my 2004 GTO. This is going to be the start of this YouTube channel and one of many cars that I want to either build or just show on this YouTube channel. And I really just doing this for me, and people come along, and that'll be great. So. Just bought this 2.5 weeks ago now, 3 weeks ago maybe. Picked it up for right around $6,000, based here in Virginia. And the vehicle already had some work done to it, which is good. Yeah, which is good because I was trying to find a stock one, but it's almost impossible. And to find a manual GTO is even harder nowadays. People are hanging on to them and they're buying them because they don't make them anymore. They're collector's cars now, pretty much. And in a few years, they'll be antiques. So, really what the goal is for this vehicle is to get it just back to where it really needs to be. So I've already done a couple things. I've done, oil change, transmission fluid, brake bleed. Need to do a rear diff service though, just because I don't know when the last time it was been done, and it's always just good preventative maintenance, even if it was just done. Another thing that I want to do is get pretty much every body panel squared away. I'll throw in a clip here of how bad all the clear coat is on this vehicle, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to buy replacement parts instead of just getting them re-cleared, which is gonna be kind of expensive considering they don't make the car anymore, but we'll figure it out as we go. And I plan on really trying to record and put as much of that on video as I can as a learning experience, really. And I think it'd be really neat to get that done. But moving forward, this vehicle is going to be pretty much the focus of the channel. I'll have some other lifestyle stuff in there, which will be, kind of what I want to do anyway. This is more of a hobby that I want to see where it goes, and I need to do it for myself. All right, so a little bit about me. My name is Patrick. I'm 23 years old now. I have a love for cars and have a love for really anything motorsports related. IMSA racing, Formula One, if it's IndyCar, NASCAR, pretty much any racing series. I mean, World Rally, anything. I try to keep tabs on all of it and try to keep, my ears open and see how everything's going in pretty much every championship. I just have a love for it like no other, and I really, just really like it. Another thing about me is I'm currently a technician, kind of been that by trade for, say, the majority of my life. I really have fallen out of love with it recently though, just because you get to work on other people's cars or motorcycles in my case all day, and you don't really get to spend the time working on the one that you want to, which is yours, and it kind of sucks, just fun being blunt. And I miss working on my own vehicle and getting it the way that it should be and the way that I treat everyone else's vehicles. So that's kind of the plan for this channel as well, is kind of get it to where I'm forcing myself to do that instead of just pushing it off and off and off. So that'll be fun, and I look forward to doing that. Another thing about me, oh, this is weird. I'm very socially shy. I am a huge introvert, and I really don't enjoy being in the spotlight at all. Just never really been my thing. And so that's another thing that I'm using this for, is to get kind of back out there, or back, really just not even back anywhere, just to get myself out there and to change my mindset, change who I am in a good way. I'm tired of being introverted. I'm tired of having the fear of what others think in terms of what I do, how I present myself. So that's something I'm looking forward to doing on here as well. Driving is probably one of my top 3 favorite things to do in life. If it's just driving this car, if it's racing online, if it's driving my GTI, I like driving so much that in my free time, when I'm not driving, I will go on a simulator and drive even more. So that tells you anything. Build this for myself, and hopefully if others watch it and want to watch even more, then great. I look forward to that, and I look forward to interacting. But I think this will be the end of the video, and thank you guys.